The haunting final words of an airport worker who crashed a plane and died have been revealed in a series of audio recordings with air traffic control. Richard Russell, 29, a Horizon Air ground service employee, hijacked an empty passenger plane from Seattle Airport and crashed onto a nearby island on Friday night. He had been seen doing loop-the-loops and barrel rolls in the plane as air traffic controllers from Sea-Tac International tried to encourage him to land. Newly released audio recordings from the plane revealed Mr. Russell's final conversations with an air traffic controller. He said he didn't want to hurt anyone, and apologized to his family for what he was about to do. He told an air traffic controller, "I think I'm going to try and do a barrel roll, and if that goes good I'll go nose down and call it a night." The empty passenger airplane making an unlikely upside-down aerial loop, AFP, Getty Images, as a flight controller tried to persuade him to land. He wondered aloud about whether he had enough fuel to make it to the Olympics, talked of the beautiful view, and said he had a lot of people who cared about him, apologizing for what he was doing. "You are very calm, collect, poised," he told the air traffic controller. He said flying was a blast, and that he didn't need much help. "I've played some video games before. You think if I land this successfully Alaska will give me a job as a pilot?" He joked. A Horizon Air Bombardier Q400 takes off from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in Sea-Tac, Washington, EPA. He also told the controller he wasn't really planning on landing the aircraft, and he described himself as just a broken guy. Two fighter jets pursued the plane, but he crashed in Puget Sound after performing stunts in the air due to a lack of flying skills, police said. The Pierce County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed Sunday that Mr. Russell had died in the fiery wreckage, but whether the crash was deliberate or accidental was one of several topics remaining for investigators. The plane took flight before crashing in a ball of flames, Reuters, AP. The Seattle FBI office said Sunday that it had recovered the flight data recorder and components of the cockpit voice recorder from the Horizon plane. Mr. Russell, a 3.5-year Horizon employee, worked as a ground service agent. His responsibilities included towing and pushing aircraft for takeoff and gate approach, de-icing them, and handling baggage. Authorities said he used a tractor to rotate the plane 180 degrees, positioning it so that he could taxi towards a runway. They said it's not clear whether he had ever taken flight lessons or used flight simulators, or where he gained the skills to take off. The plane did not require a key, but it did require buttons and switches to be activated in a particular order. Authorities sent fighter jets to escort him, and the controller repeatedly tried to direct him to runways. But the plane slammed into tiny Ketron Island, a sparsely populated island southwest of Tacoma. In a statement, Mr. Russell's family said they were stunned and heartbroken. They added, "He was right in saying that there are so many people who loved him." For confidential support, the Samaritans can be contacted on 116,123. In the U.S., the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. Other international suicide helplines can be found at befrienders.org. Additional reporting by Associated Press.